We're here in San Francisco, ready for season 2 of PhotoDash, and Sam's here!
Here we go. Plants.
Okay, Sam, pick the style. Negative space. All right, 30 minutes on the timer. 3, 2, 1. Dash. All right, have fun, guys. Will is jetting off somewhere.
He's going to Koi Tower. Okay.
I'm out.
Bye, Sam, have fun.
See ya.
Friends, back, season 2, PhotoDash.
Season 1 for me.
And I am moving because I don't know San Francisco that well. And Sam does.
I don't really know much about this
I
location.
definitely feel like I have somewhat of a home court advantage here. North Beach, the Transamerica building there. Koi Tower is a good place to go towards.
Let me show you what I'm looking at here. I have a specific spot I want to get, and it's up, and it's far, and I need to get away from them.
Here's the map over here. I'm gonna take a look at this really quick. All right, so I'm here. We have to end down here. I do wanna walk down this way towards Chinatown.
Plants and negative space. What am I gonna do about that?
Welcome back to PhotoDash. The rules are simple. We run around attempting to capture the best photo that fits a randomly chosen combo of subject and style. We must lock in one photo by the end of each 30-minute round, and you get to determine the season champion by voting for your favorite photos. Some more details later, but let's get back to me, Will, and now Sam dashing around San Fran.
So, I am specifically going to this spot that is at the top of this hill, and it's plants, which is kind of a bummer because we're in such a city area.
I kind of just walked in a different direction than them. Oh, excuse me.
Oh man, I don't know.
So I've been spending this year working on a documentary about San Francisco.
I am not going the way I wanted to go. I need to go that way. Crap.
LA's a city, but it's kind of spread out. San Francisco's a city. So there are parks here, there's nature, but
So I am trying to make it to the Grace Cathedral. There's this big like courtyard, like plant-esque area.
I'm on my trusty Fujifilm X-T4, and right now I've got my 16 to 55 lens. Depending on what the card pulls are later, I've also got my 56mm prime lens, great for portraits, people, that kind of thing. This lens gives me quite a bit of leeway towards getting a good composition.
mobbing on the scooter.
Man, why couldn't I get like street and like color? How cool is that like? What a different place than it was in like LA. It's such a good spot to try something different. Colorful, like look at these houses. They're so colorful. We got a ways to walk, so I'm gonna put the camera down for a second and hustle a little bit.
So I want to find either a plant that is super interesting or something in the scene with plants that's interesting. Let's try not to get run over.
Today, seem to be walking like a Cupri. They kept talking about how fast this goes by. I'm kind of realizing a bit of that pressure to get a good photo in that amount of time in the place that I am. Let's find some plants.
It's crazy how we can all start in one area and then not be near each other at all. I don't see either of them. Oh, look, does that count as a plant? It counts as a gummy holding a rose. That's what it counts as.
All right, I'm on an f2.8, ISO 200. I don't know. not really much going on here. Maybe some flowers right here.
Oh, got a little procession going.
Kind of want this to be San Francisco feeling, you know, something unique to the city. The idea was to go up, there's a park, Eine-Colbert Park, that I really love, but it is uphill.
Guess freaking what? I found a lime. Let me see if I can write it. Scan, enable camera, allow.
I don't know if you can tell how steep this is, but I'm getting a workout.
Scanning.
So up ahead we have the Trans-American building, iconic San Francisco building.
Oh, we got it started.
Some plants up there on that balcony, that's kind of cool.
We are liming. Wonder if this will make it up this hill. Yeah. Oh, it's struggling.
I kind of wonder if they've been taking photos already.
This is the way to do it. This is the way.
I'm looking over here, there's Chinatown over here, which we're gonna go into in a little bit. I think I wanna cross this way though.
Does lime count as a plant? All right, we've made it to the top of the hill thanks to my nice little lime here. Fantastic.
Here are some lime scooters that in a pinch I might try to grab.
Let's see where we're going.
Ah, man, look at these cool murals and stuff.
Thanks to your feedback from Season 1, we've expanded this deck of cards to include over 20 subjects, 20 styles, and 20 twists. And guess what? You can get your own deck of PhotoDash cards to play at home. Links in the description and more info about all this at the end of the show.
We are moving.
So that shot, kind of interesting. You got the Trans-America building over there, peeking out over the tops of those trees, which is kind of cool. Let me try something a little bit different here.
It's funny, plants. Does that mean plants have to be a subject? Can just kind of be in there? Like there's some plants in the shot? I could probably add that to be interesting. Do some cropping. Fill it more with the wall.
Actually, yeah, that flag up there, you can see off the distance, that's where I'm trying to go. Oh, we got a hill, we got a hill, we can do it, I believe in you, lime.
Building is on a hill. It's like everything's slanted. Q3 is a 60 megapixel camera, so lots of room to crop, which I love.
These trees right here, ficus trees or something, are pretty cool with all the branches. Framing something in those branches would be pretty neat. It's gotta be negative spacey though. See, there's another building over there that's really cool.
We're covering lots of distance.
So I gotta switch to manual focus. I'm also gonna drop down to an f8, close down that aperture so that a little bit more is in focus. And that's pretty cool, honestly. I wish I could get up higher, but if I go that way uphill, then I get further away.
I know I haven't taken any photos yet, but it's gonna be worth it because I'm covering a lot of ground.
Up and up we go.
Boom, 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 bang, 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 bang. Let's go.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm just committed to like, I will find the photo up there.
Eine-Colbert was actually my great, forget how many greats ago, aunt. And as you can see, it's this beautiful nature park with a beautiful view of the city.
I think we're gonna leave our line. We'll do the rest on foot. We're close. That covered a lot of ground. Thanks, Lime.
Ooh, this is a cool little alleyway. But check this out.
Man, those lines are fun. Good luck.
It's similar to that first shot with the plants up on the balcony, but I think these ones are a lot cooler. So let me see what I can do here.
But literally, I'm 1 block away from where I wanted to be. And I have 11 minutes left. Great.
So that's cool. That's at 1.7. Let's go down to F8. Get more in focus. The issue I'm seeing here is that I really like these bushes, but these trees are kind of in the way. Kind of disappeared back there, huh? Number 21 is cool. I'd probably remove that plant coming up out of the flower, but I don't, man, see, that's where, pay attention to your subject, but man, that macro mode on this camera is so shallow. I should have stopped down. 15 looks kind of cool. Not really negative space though. I think 12 is probably what I'm currently leaning towards. Again though, negative space. It's not really negative space. But the sky is just so freaking boring today. This is going by very quickly. Plants and negative space.
Negative space, plants. Cool, lots of plants. It's not negative space though, so.
I found my park and I found the cathedral. I see some cherry blossoms over there that I think are gonna be freaking great.
I feel like I want to stay up high to get the most out of this view. Alcatraz out there in the distance.
And I might be able to get some more negative space here. I like how it's all framed. The sky creates a lot of negative space. Let's see if I can get down even lower.
Foreground. Lots of negative space. Not bad, but nothing to do with the city. So get the plants as the main subject. I think this could be cool. The plants looked prettier.
So we got today our Sony A7R 5. It's got a 24-70 on it so that we can kind of do almost anything, right? Fantastic. I am sweating.
I had to use a lot my exposure compensation dial to bump up the exposure because it was trying to automatically shoot a little darker, but I think I like 42's kind of super cool. Plants, negative space right in the middle. It's like nothing's in the middle of the frame.
Close focus, 1.7 lens. Can't really see anything, so let's try f8. Kind of same thing. Let's go all the way f16. But is that negative space?
I mean, look at that. We've got the cathedral in the background. We've got a camera, plants. It's quiet, nice little park. All right, let's see what we can find. How much time? 7 minutes.
I like being in San Francisco. There's just so much going on here. Lots of cool architecture. That would be great if we pull that architecture card.
Plants. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Negative space, right? It's just the sky isn't that. That's kind of cool. It's kind of silly though that I came all the way over here just to take that photo. I probably could have done that anywhere. Maybe a little bit brighter. Ooh, I like that a lot. Okay, so that's, focus is like deep and we got some foreground with lots of negative space. That'll be a standby one for sure.
All right, so this is the Sentinel building. The negative space could be sort of like the tree framing it like I got before. There's some wires up ahead I don't like, and I actually don't like this angle as much. I want to be over here where I can see more of the corner of it.
I don't know, there's definitely plants there, but negative space is tough.
Not a lot of negative space right here, but we got the building back there, and then all these plants creating sort of a silhouette of it. So let's try that. I think I like the vertical shot so that I could see more stories in the building. Let me try from this angle. It's kind of a cool frame within a frame shot. It's not very negative spacey though.
I think I just blank negative space. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna zoom in. It's like a 70. Oh, that's cool. I need to step back. This might be it. And if that's black and white, that'll be great. How much time do I got? 3 minutes? Jesus. You know, I was trying to come back for blood in this season because Phil beat me last season. Now I gotta deal with Sam.
Gosh, this is so hard to pick a photo from the back of the... so much of my process is going in after the fact.
Dude, I think I'm pretty good with these photos. I'm gonna get a little closer to Chinatown. That's cool. Looks like they're filming something here.
I don't know, negative space and stuff. All right, we got a review already.
Final minutes. I think I got something here maybe. Got this big century plant. Looking at all corners of my image, I got the bridge back there. Starts to the bridge. I kind of like it coming up out between these two buildings.
So we got 54, which I actually really like. But I think I like that one looking up more. That's the one I'm leaning towards right now.
Starting with 15, we go backwards. 14, cool. 13 is, I think, where it's at. The 9 was a good starting point. I think 13 is gonna be it, huh?
21, 17, and then that first one at the hardware store, 10 or 11. Not interesting. So I am going to stick and lock in number 42. 42, folks. Round 1, season 2. Sam and Will, what you got?
Number 44, locking it in. I wonder if they're calling me yet. My timer was a little off. This is hard.
Lock it in. But I'm in a really good position to get to another spot based on what we're gonna pick next.
I guess I just wait for them to call me now. Yep, there goes my timer.
Done.
In case you missed it, the first season of PhotoDash was an epic battle between me and Will in Los Angeles. If you haven't watched it yet, spoilers coming in 3, 2, 1. Close your ears. I was crowned champion, and we'll see if Will or Sam can steal the coveted PhotoDash trophy this season.
This is so hard.
30 minutes goes by super fast, huh?
I've realized so much of my process is being on a computer, editing it, and being like, now I can work it and make it a good photo. Phil, I can see you're in Chinatown.
Yeah, I don't know how I got here, but
I think I set myself up for success for the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, I feel okay.
That's really funny. All right, you guys ready for our subject card? Here we go, here it goes. Top of the deck, here we go. Food or beverage?
okay, that's cool.
all right.
Okay. Style card. Y'all ready?
What is it?
Everything in focus.
Oh boy.
Okay, oh, that's pretty cool. That's easy-ish. Please be something good.
from the hip. You can't look through the viewfinder or at the camera display while taking photos for the next challenge.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna do my twist card next. So Sam
Oh my
can
God,
go
there's
last.
so many
Here you
pigeons
go, ready?
around me.
From the top.
Wide open. You must use the lens set to the widest available aperture for the next challenge.
But everything has to be
Yeah,
in
good luck with that.
focus.
First twist of Sam's life.
All right, my first twist is gonna be, one shot.
During your next challenge, you can only take one single photo for the entire challenge.
Nice.
No way.
That's hard. That's hilarious.
3, 2, 1, dash.
Oh my God, bye. It's terrible. I'm not amused by this. Well, I guess I gotta figure out some food situation.
One shot. I need to go get food or beverage.
Coffee? I feel like I already had a coffee. Like 5 of them.
I'm gonna go to a coffee shop.
I should get a beer.
Tough pulls for this one. Okay, I had just put my 56mm lens on, but now I'm gonna change it because 56mm has super shallow depth of field if I'm at the 1.2, which is what makes that lens the lens I'd want to use.
So many coffee places. The coffee movement, that's where we're going. Start.
So I'm actually gonna switch over to the 16mm.
All right, well, we'll talk about the problems with this freaking challenge when we're walking.
It's gonna be easier to shoot from the hip and get an interesting shot because it's wider, I think. Let's rock and roll.
Excuse me. So once again, gonna go up.
All right, I'm heading up here towards Grant Avenue, which is kind of the main Chinatown street.
Here's a problem with this challenge as I'm navigating this coffee place. Beverage, okay, we got that. Everything in focus, understood. However, to get more things in focus, you want to stop your aperture down. So my challenge is to open it all the way up. The other ways to create shallow depth of field is moving your subject away from the background, using a long lens. So we're gonna do the opposite of those things, right? We're gonna use a wide lens to make everything in focus. And we're gonna make sure the background is very close.
One shot. Take one photo. And I gotta say, seeing Phil get this last time, he crushed it.
Okay, this is it right here. Okay.
Part of me is thinking if I could take a photo, then making my drink maybe? Oh, but like an action shot, if I miss it.
So my plan is to get a cup of coffee or like an espresso or something, sit at a coffee shop and just mess around with my camera.
I'm thinking there will be like food vendors over here, little grocery market type things that I can capture.
It's kind of nice though. 30 minutes to take one photo.
I'm gonna put a background really close to it. Oh, we can do something really close up and make sure everything's in focus. All right, I'm working through this.
My idea was that he needs to just fill the frame. With his setup, he could do that and just, I don't know, I don't think that that's too crazy if he can get kind of artsy with it.
Everything's got to be in focus, so I'm gonna shoot at a little bit of a higher aperture. Let's see what I can get here.
And Philzo from the hip. That's gonna be tricky. But they get multiple shots. They don't have to take one photo to get it perfect.
Best mooncakes in the entire world right here.
I'm just gonna go for a walk to my favorite coffee shop in the city, the Coffee Movement. Really good coffee, but also just great people.
Poker face. I understand. No, I'm skeptical. First of all, I've set everybody up, right?
I tried to walk by and shoot from the hip and capture him explaining to these people what's going on. I was just a little bit too close up, so I think if I'm a little further, so I'm just gonna walk by. High speed continuous mode. I'm on an F11, so everything is in focus.
Since I've been doing this 6 or 7 years. And honestly, up until about maybe a year and a half, you're pro.
This is the trolley line. Pretty cool SF thing.
You guys want to see something super San Francisco again? Nice.
78 is kind of interesting.
Should have gone up or down a little bit. Should have.
That guy definitely looks like he's been doing this for a while. It's something.
So the bummer is, originally I had thought I would go up there. There's a big cathedral and a little park, great place to take some photos. But I have to find some food and beverage.
Don't be tempted, don't be tempted, don't be tempted.
But I think I want to end up near Chinatown. We're finishing the next round next to the Dragon Gate. And so this way I'll be a little bit closer and not up a mountain.
The first coffee place was a bust. The line is way too long over there. You can see that. 20 minutes to procure said drink.
All right, you know what? As much as I love this place, the line is too long. It took 10 minutes to walk here, and it's gonna take too long to get a coffee, get a shot.
This said food or beverage, right? It gets to be food.
So I'm just gonna keep going.
Sweetheart Cafe. If you're a milk tea enthusiast, this spot is a must visit. Popcorn fried chicken, egg waffle, crepes, boba. I'm a big boba fan.
In Chinatown, there's a bunch of bakeries and different things.
I'm hoping there's more little markets or things up here with like food out. I thought that's what was here, but I haven't been over here in years, so I'm not sure if that's still how it is.
Dang, that place looks busy too. All right, we might have to find a different place. You can already see it, it's busy. Home Coffee Roasters, Beanstalk Cafe.
Lotus Garden Restaurant, that's a cool sign. Everything in focus. I mean, restaurant sign, is that really food?
I really like the Chinatown neighborhood in San Francisco. See what we can find here though.
I'm gonna get this shot though. Gotta get off high-speed continuous mode. I'm taking too many pictures. I don't think that's food.
Just walking. Let's walk through a bunch of people.
What's the likelihood that sea filler will here?
Maybe I'm on the wrong street for like food. I'm gonna head over to Stockton Street, which is one street over, see if there's some more restaurants and stuff over there.
Ooh. Fish. Wow.
I'm missing my lime that I used.
I don't think I wanna walk up this hill. Ooh, cool. I'm gonna do it. There's something up here. San Francisco, city of hills. Always wanted to take a photo like this. Not food, not from the hip.
So that might be the shot. Kind of gross. I know some people won't like it, but it is very unique.
Man, that's 3 places now I've tried that are just way too busy. I guess if I would have waited in line at the first place, that would have made the most sense. Don't want to go down any more hills because I'll have to go up.
Sam and Will, where are you guys? What are you doing? Sam with his one shot, the hardest twist for his first twist. At least he's got to get it over with. Oh geez, there's no food up here.
Everything in focus. Food and beverage. One shot.
We're gonna go under this bridge. Or maybe we'll go up. Ooh, there's a Ritz-Carlton. Let's go up these stairs.
Probably a fancy restaurant in there.
Well, this area would have been cool for a challenge. I'm gonna fail this challenge here soon if we don't find a place.
Yeah, nhìn ra bên tự nhiên là.
All right, well, That was my one shot, I guess.
Phil and I just walked right by each other. Neither of us were rolling.
Will just passed me. I've got 13 minutes left. I don't have a good shot. And there's no food or restaurants over here.
I don't know if I should have taken that photo. Should I even look at it? I mean, it's just one shot, right? That's just all I got.
I gotta turn left on Pine Street.
Light, make the light, make the light.
We're close. Where the is Phil going? I was like, well, that guy's got a DJ Osmo too, and he's got a camera. Wow, he must be doing the same challenge we're doing. And I was like, oh, hey, Phil.
This person prepping food. Okay, here's some food. It's a lot of food.
Okay, we're going to Home Coffee Roasters, and we're gonna try and find a pretty coffee that we can get macro on.
Everything has to be the focus.
It's interesting to say the least. It's not my favorite composition. I'm probably gonna have to do some love in editing. Oh, I don't know if I should have taken that photo. I feel like I could have walked around a bit more before taking that photo and then taking the photo.
Only got 10 minutes. 9 minutes, and there's a line.
All right, I kind of like that 141. I'd have to crop in quite a bit to get it to really look good with the food, but I like that it's sort of more of an action shot. That one might be my shot for now. If I could look through the viewfinder, it would have been a lot easier. Cool little diner. I don't know. It's the inside of a restaurant. It's not really anything special.
Lots of good food here. Oh, I probably could have done some good matcha. I do love the street though.
Now this is where all the food is.
That's like Chinatown. I think I won't be here to do the next round.
Cool mushrooms. Kind of cool, kind of boring. Something like 76. Okay, I'm gonna go down one more little alleyway, see if I can get anything.
And this was a place I thought about. I could have taken some time with, set it up a bit more, whereas I reflexively took a shot without being like, okay, this is the exact frame I want.
Okay, I got my drink, but I've got like 3 minutes left. I need to quickly find a place to sit down, take the photo.
If I don't get anything here, okay, so we got 72 with the mushrooms. I think the one with the lady bagging the fruit is kind of a cool street shot. We have the 37, which is the ginger.
Do a quick reminder, it's everything in focus. And beverage, I have to be as wide open as I can f-stop wise. So I just really need to find a place to take this photo more than anything.
Fisheye lens, the ultimate skateboarder.
We got some dragons over here, that's cool. Not food though, but this might be a perfect spot to be for the next one. What is this in here? Oh, this is cool.
Oh man, that's great. Okay.
That's cool. Hi, how's it going? Thank you.
I think this is the park where Phil was earlier. I wonder how it went for those guys.
I just got a fortune cookie.
All in focus food and beverage.
And I got my photo. 195. Lady making fortune cookies. There's one where she's looking at me and she's handing me one, 183, not in focus. 195. I like that composition. It's totally food. And I was shooting at the hip, not looking at my viewfinder. Dang, locking in 195.
And I gotta take the photo as fast as I can here. I got 35 seconds, oh my God.
You never know where you are going to show up. So shout out to Golden Gate Fortune Cookie Factory.
All right, really close up. Drink, down. All right, we're gonna crop in. Okay, let's do one this way. Flippy screen, please. We're using the background as really close, so you can't tell it's out of focus, the background.
Final 13 seconds.
19 or 21? 19 or 21? 21, 22. We're gonna punch in on 19. That's it, that's all we got. That was close. Punching in on 19. Now I gotta call the boys.
Let's hope that the next card is Dragon Colorful. How was your one shot, Sam?
It's fine.
That was rough for me, guys. I got that in like the last 30 seconds, I'm not gonna lie.
Man, I'm so nervous to see you guys' photos.
All right, you ready for our new subject? Here we go. This one. People.
Yes!
There you go. Okay. Okay. And now I'm going to pull out of focus or something. All right. So
Come on, Sam. It's up to you.
cool colors.
Okay, my twist is...
Come on, mobile.
Blocked. You must stay on this street block for the next challenge.
Yeah.
Manual mode. You must use all manual settings for the next challenge.
Yeah. All right.
Do it, Sam.
Close down. You must use an aperture of f11 or higher for the next challenge.
We finally pulled the people card. That's great.
3, 2, 1,
dash.
I'm gonna take a hot second here and drink this coffee.
Blocked. We got to switch over to my 56 millimeter. I brought it last minute because I was hoping to get a people card.
People. F11. Cool colors. I can do this.
I wonder if I could just sit here in front of this cool building and take photos.
There's people, there's dragons. This is the block to be on. That means I have to take my photo with enough time to get over to the Dragon Gate.
I'm on Bush Street, right in front of the dragon thing, so I don't have to travel that far, which was the plan all along.
It's a cool spot to do some street photography. So I just took the shot, which I actually don't hate. I'll definitely do some cropping.
The dragons are no longer out here, but they weren't really cool colors, so, oh man, I'm so glad I can look at my viewfinder for this challenge. And I can open up to an f1.2, which is cool.
F11's fine. I definitely would prefer opening up for people, but there's a lot of people, especially within the Leica world, that would say closing down and getting everything in focus is the way to go.
I have so many things in all my pockets.
That was a cool shot. There's a guy behind me.
It's kind of funny because Chinatown has tons of red. You can do just a lot of quick snaps.
All right, here's the plan. I'm finishing my coffee here, and then we're gonna go find in front of the Dragon Gate, trying to get people, because it's kind of got this bluish tone to it. I'm in all manual mode, which is fine. I'm used to that. I'm gonna set my ISO pretty low, rock at 2.8, so really the only variable is my shutter. So then I can just ride my shutter on the back, but I like setting the ISO. The hard part's the focus, right? Because I'm not used to focusing with these lenses in particular. What is it? You adopted manual focus. I was born in it.
Can I take a photo?
Take a photo of me?
Yeah?
Oh, man.
No? Okay, okay. Just figure out, ask, yeah, no worries. Always worth asking. Some people don't care. Some people are all about it. Other people, no.
Now that was the line for the fortune cookie spot. I would not have gotten in there with 1 minute to go if it was like that. Let's see what is on this block.
Can I take your photo? It's kind of a cool frame. Thank you. Have a good day. Something. How long do I got? Do I want to keep going down?
It says it's a 9-minute walk to the Dragon Gate, so 5-minute run?
Just doing the tourist thing. Cool colors, people, F11, Snoopy. I got a Snoopy hat. She had a Snoopy sweatshirt. She did not turn around. She was not amused.
So here's the trouble I'm having. I'm thinking about shooting at an f/16 so I can get more things in focus and I don't have to worry about the manual as much. Then I have to crank my ISO higher.
Definitely feel like I'm gonna have more thoughts of how to approach this next round. But this is not easy. It's also fun though.
Something we clarified at the start of this episode was that if we do not get to our final destination by the buzzer, we lose 10 points from our total score for that episode. So, gotta get back there.
There's a guy up here. I like that shot.
Not a fan, not liking it. Also, people's like a lot of people, right? Not just a person. It's not working out very much.
This wall is cool colors. That was kind of cool. Gonna wait here for 1 more minute, see if there's anything else.
Hi. Can I take your photo? No? Okay. Worth a shot.
All right, so reviewing these photos, I like 211 the best, and I think if I cropped it in, really pushed the blues just a little bit, and drop down any sort of warm tones, that would help.
Thinking I'd take a walk around the block. I have 20 minutes. Maybe that'll inspire a little bit.
Yeah, I did. Oh, okay. He's in his own little world, doing his own thing.
232 here is kind of cool, but I mean, just the other one with the lanterns up above is just so cool.
Here's some music. Street performers typically are okay with people taking their photos. You know, they're out here in the streets to do this. But I don't have any cash. I typically like to tip them if I'm gonna do that.
I think I found a good spot to be sneaky. Like right here. So I gotta wait for a lot of people to walk by.
That's cool. 60, it's kind of cool. Probably crop in this guy playing alongside Chris Lee behind him.
Feel free to look at
It's quite a bit going on this side of the block as well. Just got a shot of this guy walking by with a cart of lemons. All right, I think I'm just gonna hang out and go down the alley one more time just to see. I just wanna make sure that it is as cool colors as possible.
How much time I got? 19 minutes? The big thing I remember a friend talking about why higher f-stops are better was because you have to actually frame it. You have to do, you know, an intentional photo with the whole frame and the background and everything, and that's what I need to do.
kind of fun. Let's take a look at that.
The trolley way on the other end of this block, which, oh, am I going to get there in time? Let's run a little bit.
Dude, that could be another good edit. Still don't think it's as interesting as the other one though.
43, you know, that was a great amount of people. 43. You know, I think it needs to be horizontal. Just gonna wait for more people to go by. I think if I had the same amount of people that I had in the last shot, it would work out really well.
Oh, hasn't moved yet. That's kind of cool. All right, so 67 or 62 right now.
All right, let's see. Any more here?
I do love walking around this part, like the touristy sections of town, because there's so many tourists from all over the world. It's fun to be a tourist for a day.
There's just not a lot of people.
The question is, with 12 minutes left, do I head back early? There's no reason to head back early. So I might as well hang out for a couple more minutes. I feel like if someone was walking towards me, the light is hitting them on the face more, which is kind of nice.
All right, well, I got to the Dragon Gate early because I figured I could just take some photos around here, but yes.
More people, more people.
Oh man, 260. This is why we stay here. This guy with the cigarette. He's got the chain on his belt. I'd have to straighten it out.
There's something about these kids in the park that I don't hate. All right, 52 or 62 is where I'm at right now.
No. Worst case, I can make 41 or 40 look super solid, I think. Well, I need that like New York shot where the like long lens is shooting down the street and you got tops of heads and everything.
And with 9 minutes left, it's time to go.
I feel like I lost this episode, guys. Not as good as I thought it was gonna be. I really want to beat Phil. And Sam's now here I gotta compete against.
It's amazing how much the card pull decides the outcome, because so like this building, from architecture or negative space, could be really cool. But that's not what we picked.
We're gonna try something else.
Dang, dude. Technically left the block. See some personality. I like how it's framed between the people. It's telling that story of walking by and being handed a flyer. It's not gonna count for this episode.
It's a great spot to take photos of people, but it's straight up not compelling. I wish I had the 70-200. Nothing compelling.
So since I've left the block, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna lock in 260. Locked in, round number 3. Episode 1 done. Now let's just get to the Dragon Gate.
When do I take photos? I'm just kind of waiting for Sam and Phil at this point. I'm feeling uninspired on this one. I got one other spot I think I can go to.
These guys right here.
I'm just gonna sit here and hope that people walk by and just take photos as people walk by. Good? I feel like my camera just nodded at me. One person. Nothing.
4 minutes left. 4 minutes left.
Yeah, I don't think so. How much time I got left? 3 minutes? No, I think I'm just gonna go with one of these other ones.
3 minutes. Skateboarder? What do you think? I think I'm leaning towards 62 right now. Unless a real character comes up.
We're gonna go with one of these. So either 41, 42, 43. Nope. I think we might go with 40. We're doing 40. Locking it in. Editing now. Let's see if we can go run into Salmon Phil.
We're gone. We're gone. Warm colors. Check out this couple. It's up ahead. Ooh, that would be cool colors. 8 seconds left. I gotta make this straight. There's the gate.
Oh, there's Will. I saw Will. He's trying to hide from me. Freaking weirdo. Hi.
He saw me.
I guess it's number 62. That's gonna be it for me. There's a guy in that soft gear.
And I am at the Dragon Gate. There's Sam. Oh, there's Will.
I see Phil.
And here's the Dragon Gate.
Can I take your photo?
Sure.
Yeah?
Sam's still over there taking photos.
Oh, Sam's taking a picture of a person. He asked if he could take a picture of him.
Just love that soft gear. Awesome, thank you. Go Giants, let's go.
Time's up, bro.
Time's up, bro. Time's up.
Can't lock that
I
one
can't
in.
lock that one in.
My watch started buzzing as I took the photo.
Episode 1, PhotoDash San Francisco is over.
That's hard.
Boy, whoa, what a episode starting off season 2 of PhotoDash. I'm so excited that we are back. So excited Sam's here with us and so excited to have you still watching our video. So I have a few important things. I'm going to talk about you getting your hands on this tin in just a minute. But really, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Now is your chance to go vote. So just like last season, you have 48 hours to cast a vote for your favorite photos for each round. The link to do that is down in the description, or just head over to the free Photography and Friends community that you can join. And there's the PhotoDash space where you can vote for your favorite photo. If you're watching this after the season, well, you missed your chance to vote, but leave a comment below with whose photos you thought were the best. And your votes matter because at the end of the season, we're going to crown the victor of season 2, and they're gonna get that fancy little trophy over there. I'm happy that I have it for now, and I hope I get to keep it, but it's up to you to determine who gets it at the end of season 2. As I mentioned, Photography and Friends is our free community. We've got almost 5,000 members over there. It's the perfect place to learn photography, to grow. We've got weekly challenges that we do there, organized spaces to ask about how to start your business, and a great gallery to post your best work. And I have to give a shout out to all of our supporters, which I'll put here on the screen. Super thankful to have you. This community is not free to host. Putting together PhotoDash is not free. It takes a lot of time and effort. It took months of preparation and actually filming it and then post-production. It's a lot of work, but we do it because we know you love it and we hope that it inspires you to get out there and take great photos. So to all of our supporters paying $5 a month, an extra special thank you. We truly appreciate you helping to keep the lights on over at Photography and Friends. You can find the link to join and become a supporter over on the community. As a supporter, you get a private space, you get hundreds of premium lessons for free, and you get the behind the scenes editing videos for PhotoDash. So Will, Sam, and I go through our photos, talk a little bit about our process. So if you didn't get enough of us during the episode, you can get some more right now over in the supporter space over on Photography and Friends. If you can't support us monetarily, that's totally fine. What you can do is leave a like and a comment on YouTube. That's the best place to show your support. If you're not subscribed, please do so. We're hoping to get over 1,000 subscribers during the season, hopefully blow past that. And I have a question for you to comment on in this video, and that is, where should we go next? We stayed a little bit close to home here in Los Angeles and then San Francisco, but we are looking to expand our horizons for a hopeful season 3. So where should we go? Let us know. Should it be in the US? And if it is, what city? Around the world, there's lots of places, but let us know. Dream big, and we'll see if we can make it happen. But if we can't make it around the world to film our next season, it doesn't mean you can't play PhotoDash anywhere in the world, because now you can get your hands on a PhotoDash deck. It comes in this nice tin, and it's expanded. It's the same deck that we played with during the season, which contains a bunch of feedback from the first season. It has over 20 subjects, 20 twists. You see, the cards are really nice. There are 2 qualities of cards. The one that we're using is the premium quality. It's got this just really nice production so that when you're out running around, these cards should last. There is a lower quality just because the price is not cheap. I think it was like $35 US before shipping for the cost of the premium deck. So we're not making money from these. We chose the lowest price that we could offer on the site that we're using to print our cards. But we wanted to just hopefully help you get the decks in your hand. So if you want to play PhotoDash at home and get your own deck, these are available. So go ahead in the link. I'll leave a link in the video as well as in the community page as well over on in the PhotoDash page. So get your hands on a deck if you're interested. And if you do play PhotoDash, make sure you post some photos or a video over in the Photography and Friends community. We would love to check it out. We know that a couple of you already did sort of a DIY home version, and that's awesome. And we can't wait to see what you do with an actual deck. All right, with that being said, thank you again for watching. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss next week's episode. And don't forget to vote. All right, see you next time. Have a beautiful day. Peace.